Welcome back. So here we are at the Channelwood age, and the first thing we did here was go up to the windmill and turn on the water, turn on the hose, so that water now flows through the pipe. And where will the water be flowing? Well, it all depends on where these valves are placed, which valves are open. So as you can see, according to this valve, the water is flowing through the pipe over to the left as indicated by the dotted lines. And if we continue to follow the flow, we take another left. I did not mean to flip that valve. And then another left, the water just goes back into the ocean. That's a waste. Well, let's go ahead and redirect the water with this valve so that the water is now going this way to this generator. And judging by the sound, it sounds like this generator is now active. Actually, it's more like an engine now that I think about it. So what will happen when I pull this lever? It raises the bridge out of the water, giving us access to this walkway over here. And over here is another elevator, but like the one we tried out in the previous video, this one does not work. Well, that is because there is an engine right here in front of it, and it doesn't sound like it's operable. That's because there is no water flowing over through this pipe, and this pipe is not connected. But with the crank of this handle, we can go ahead and reconnect this pipe. So getting water to that engine right there shouldn't be a problem. All we have to do now is redirect the water to that pipe that I just connected by turning this valve and then this one. That one's already at the right position. And you can hear the water is now flowing through this pipe, which will lead over to that elevator. So why don't we head on over there right now and see where that elevator will take us. I hear the engine running, so the elevator must be working. Oh, gotta close the door first. And up we go. And what lies at the top here? Well, what we have here is a small room with a linking book back to Myst Island. Well, this is interesting. We found the Myst book before we found the red and blue pages for Cirrus and Achenar. Well, at least we know where to go now once we find the red and blue pages. So let's go ahead and head back down and continue exploring this age. See if we can find a way to get to that tree village up above. So let's see, what else is here? I see another elevator over there. Yeah, here we go. But the engine's not running, which is not a problem. It's one flip of a valve, one flick of a switch, and we can now use this elevator to go on up to the tree village. And here we are. We are now in the village where the tree dwellers lived. And just like the other two ages and Myst Island, it seems that this age is currently vacant. Well, I wouldn't really include Myst Island because Cirrus and Achenar are technically still there in the red and blue books. But let's go ahead and explore this village. There is actually a bit of confusion as to where to go here because a lot of these huts are very similar. But I play this game so many times I don't really get lost all that often going through this village. There's a bigger hut right here with some benches and tables and... Can I turn left? Yes, I can. And some wooden spears it looked like, and... Not sure what that is. It looked like a basket of some kind. I think it's a basket. Anyway, let's step over this way. Oh! Let me step back here real quick. See that little shack right there? that's the room with the Myst book. Yeah, you can see the elevator down there, and yep, it leads right up to where the Myst book is. And over here are some more huts. And over this way is a switch looking out to a spiral staircase. And actually, this is the hut that was interconnected to that spot right there by the dotted line in the Channelwood Age journal. So I wonder what this switch will do. Maybe it'll do something over to that spiral staircase. And indeed it did. It opened up a door over there. So I wonder if maybe we will have access to the spiral staircase. What's over here? Another large hut with some more tables and more spears. Not much to it. And we got some ceramic pots or vases or whatever. Some baskets hanging from the ceiling. Another large hut. Yeah, nothing really all that special in any of these huts except for that one switch, which opened up this door right here. And there's also another elevator right here. Will this take us up or down? Well, it's taking us nowhere currently because it doesn't seem to be functioning. Well, the engine that powered this elevator is probably not functioning. But let's go ahead and go through this door and down this stairwell to the other side of this locked door, which we can open. And there's this engine right here, and it looks like the rope connect up to the tree village, and that is indeed the case. They actually lead up to this elevator. So let's go ahead and redirect the water to that engine. Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go, now the engine's running again. So back up the stairs we go, into this elevator, and it takes us further up. Interesting. So what could be up here? We got ourselves another level of this age to explore. And there is a path leading back over this way. What do we have here? Got ourselves what looks like another hut that really fancy looking compared to the hut down in the tree village. And if we step inside, we find what looks like Sirius's bedroom, as indicated by the music. Well, let's see what we can find in here. Got some chairs over here that's been thrown around, I guess. I'm guessing Sirius got very angry from playing Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. And there's a window looking out to the windmill. And in here is the red page next to some inkwells. Nice. And I see some bottles on the floor. So not only is Sirius a thief and a drug dealer, but he's also a heavy drinker, apparently. And there is a knife with a recurved blade. Yeah, I said recurved blade because I watch a lot of Forged in Fire. And over in this drawer are some more bottles. And hey, look at this! It's the other half of that torn up piece of paper that we found in the Stone Ship Age. And this says vault access and of Myst. Ted in very plain view on Myst, and access can be easily if the simple followed. First, locate switches on the island. These switches to the and go to the dock and in the marker switch the off position. Okay, so apparently, according to the first half of the torn piece of paper here that we saw in Stone Ship, it's talking about the marker switches and turning them all to the on position. And this half here is talking about flipping the marker switch by the dock to the off position, I'm assuming. And it says something about a vault. Is the marker switch by the dock a vault? Well, I guess we'll find out when we head back over to Myst Island. Anyway, there's a sink right here and a toothbrush. And back over here, more bottles and a plate of moldy cheese. Ew. That's gross. And this drawer is empty. Okay. Well, back out we go with the red page in our hand. And we'll explore the second half of this upper level of the Channelwood Age in the next video. So, I'll see you guys next time.